I mean, our recap wasn't even. I don't even think.
I didn't watch your guys' game. I it's one of those times where like I see the box score and I get confused, but I mean it looked like a pretty good win, so I just kind of left it alone.
No, for the most part, it just seemed like scored a lot early on.
I was say 35-0 in the second quarter is what we were talking about.
Yes.
When we got my son's birthday. Shout out to my son. Happy birthday. Facts. 6 years old. Shout out to the best 6-year-old anywhere, any place, anytime. Marcus Barton Jr.
Facts.
But yeah, 35-0 or 35-3 in the second quarter, midway, and then ends up 38-3.
Ryan Day didn't want to, he didn't want to push the gas. They had guys like Lincoln Keenholtz out there.
Yeah, I see he was the backup last night. 2 of 3 for 18.
Jelani Thurman.
Kyle McCord was 24 of 31 for 335, 10 yards a pass, 3 TDs, no picks, a 98 QBR. We had a pretty good game against the worst pass defense in the league. Yeah. Travion Henderson, 13 carries for 63 yards. That's 4.8 a carry, 1 touchdown, a long of 13.
Marvin Harrison Jr. had a rushing touchdown.
19 yards on 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Xavier Johnson, 4 carries for 40 yards. Is that your new Percy Hervin or something? Or was that mostly... No, he had a long of 27. So it was 1 long run and 3 other carries that didn't get much. Chip Trainum, looking like RB1, as I said early on in the season. 7 carries, 35 yards. That's 5 yards per. Evan Pryor, 7 for 20, 2.9. That's a total of 32 carries for 177. So y'all, I guess you just ran the ball. Didn't score much, but you just ran it.
Ran it, and then didn't really go too much. At least in the second half. Like you said, with those Evan Pryor numbers, I didn't see much out of it. I think Lincoln Keenholtz get some carries too?
Not that I see.
He must have just handed the ball off.
Not on the rushing stats.
Everything happened in the first half. So when I got back to watch the game, I'm just like, oh, everything already happened now.
Michigan State only had 11 first downs. They were 2 of 14 on third down, 2 for 2 on fourth down. It probably came late in the game.
I think we held them to the same amount of yards, 182 or something like that.
Yep. 88 passing, 94 rushing, only 3.2 yards a carry. Defense looks good. That's a way to show up versus the worst team in the conference, or second worst team.
I mean, yeah. I do wish, since we had some of those younger guys out there, I do wish that we could have done something with them and, scored. Lincoln Keenholtz, throwing the ball in the air to maybe a Carnell Tate or a Brandon Ennis would have been nice. Or Jelani Thurman. But that didn't happen. Because Ryan Day just said, no, we're just going to cruise the rest of this entire half.
Sounds cool, bro.